Welcome to the Brothers of Destruction podcast, where we break down all the latest WWE action. From epic rivalries to shocking twists, we've got the full breakdown.
Yes, people, welcome to another episode of the Brothers of Destruction podcast with yours truly, PrimeTime and my brother Flace. So just a rundown from Raw this past Monday, London O2 Arena. I was there live, and what an experience it was. What a show. First sort of TV taping, watching live, brilliant. Celebrities in the crowd, title changes, heel turns, it was brilliant. And we will get into that as well. So we're going to look at the shocking heel turn from Lyra Valkyria. We're going to look at the potential King and Queen of the Ring winners for this weekend's Night of Champions. We're going to also look at the tag team titles changing hands on the main event of Raw this past Monday. And we're going to look at the redemption story that continues with Chad Gable. All that tonight's episode. Don't forget, guys, like and subscribe to us on YouTube. Check out our channel. Check us out on Instagram. Check out our old episodes on Spotify. Keep showing your support. We love you guys. All right. How you doing, bro?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm hot. Trust me, it's hot. But I'm enjoying the weather. I'd rather it like this than you get to December, January months where I'm freezing my nuts off. So, yeah, I'm much better with this. So, yeah, I'm good. What are you saying? How's the weather up there?
Good. It's hot up here as well, man. I'm sweating.
Give me the lowdown. What is it like? What's the atmosphere like? Who impressed you? Like watching stuff? Who surprised? Did anyone surprise you in a good way or bad way?
Some of the reactions, like the atmosphere was brilliant, to be fair. And, you know, they didn't have the stars there, like CM Punk wasn't there, Roman Reigns wasn't there, Becky Lynch wasn't there. But the atmosphere was brilliant. Like, even starting it off, Femi coming out, Chad Gable. Even then, it still surprised me a bit how over they were. Even Jey Uso as well. The Yeet chants are still going strong. If it was an episode I watched at home, I would have thought, oh, this is a good episode. There's a lot of storyline progression there that I saw live. You could tell when the commercial breaks were happening, like certain bits in the ring. But it's a brilliant experience. I loved it, man. And I have to go there again and get ringside seats the next time. So, hey, you're going to have to come this time, man, as well. You're going to have to come this time.
Well, yeah, look, they're usually back around, is it November time, October, November time? I'm thinking off the top of my head. So,
back end of the year.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely look to go there. Did anyone sort of in-ring impress you? Because a bit like, obviously, with, say, the football, you see someone on TV, you think, yeah, they're all right. And then you go watch them close up and you say, actually, they're better than I thought. Or maybe they do one or two things you think, not quite the player I thought they were. Was there anyone like that impressed you more than you thought, or wasn't quite as good as what they were?
No, not really. I think everyone that was in the ring there, I was always a big fan of anyways. Don't say surprised. Lyra Valkyria, like when I watch her live, she's even better, I'd say.
I was going to ask you specifically about her, actually.
Yeah. Okay. And you know what? I'll be honest, the quality of the matches were really good.
Yeah, it looked like TV. Yeah.
Like we had main event taping, and you had Sol Ruka against Natty for the Intercontinental title, I believe it was. You had Los Americanos, his two goons for him against LWO, fast-paced match. And then you only had 4 matches on Raw, but you know what? The match was quality. They've got a good amount of time. It's good to watch. Yeah, man. So we're going to dive into it, man. We're going to dive into it. So starting off, and we started off hot and raw. The reaction to both of these guys, and just the best way to start off. Femi and Jey Uso in the ring. You had the Oba chants that went on when he came out. They came up as well. The chants came up at the end when he was all leaving.
Yeah.
Jey Uso, everyone's yeeting away. It went on for ages. And you know what? I think with the atmosphere, you didn't need too much from the segment. You didn't need them to go on too long, hyping the match up for Night of Champions. Similar with Liv Morgan and Io Sky.
Yeah, just having their presence in the ring sort of sold it.
Oh, indeed. Yeah, definitely. So, especially with the Femi and Jey Uso segment as well. Like, all 4 of these guys are over. So, shouldn't be a surprise anyway. Like, when I saw it live, how big the reaction was. But it is a bit surreal when you're there as well, you know. And I was there doing the overstrut as well, you know what I mean? It was brilliant. But yeah, going into episode now, reviewing it, you had both of them come out, the finals of the King and Queen of the Ring. I'm excited for it. I think the segments delivered what they needed to, I'd say, without overdoing it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
I think it's pretty straightforward, you know, like there's not much else story you can tell with it. It's the finals of the tournaments.
Yeah, it sells itself. That is the story.
Exactly.
It's the final of the King and Queen of the Ring. Look, the Jay Oba segment I enjoyed probably more than I thought I would. Actually, I quite enjoyed that. I loved Oba when he said, "You're not the family member I'm concerned with." Like, right,
that was a wicked line. You hit him hard with that line.
He said, if you shoot, don't miss, 'cause I'm gonna destroy you. He said a couple lines. I thought, this guy he's the man. And I think he will beat Jay. I do think he beats Jay. I quite like Bubba Ray's idea when he said Oba should fight on the first night against Brock, because I do think that will come up again, and on the second night against Reigns. I think Oba should win, and I think he will win, and then he'll go to SummerSlam. Talking, it's almost like he didn't believe it when he said, "I'm going to climb the mountain," and this and I thought, this brother don't believe it.
What's that?
No, Jay, when he was talking to Oba in the ring and he's saying, "I'm going to climb this mountain," etc., etc. So for me, it's like he himself didn't even believe it. But then you know what? I'm saying Oba's going to win. You've also got Jimmy in the background. You've got Jacob in the background. So that definitely levels it up. But I do think...
I don't know if they're going to interfere. I think it'll be an interference from Lesnar. I think it'll be interference from Lesnar.
Okay.
That's where... Yeah, because I don't think Jay needs a reason for them to come out. And I think it gets to a point where they're just heel at this point. You know what I mean? Like, they're not heel, then I don't see them doing that. But I think Lesnar coming out and costing Oba, especially when Oba called him out again last week on Raw, I think that will happen.
That could happen. The only reason I think we could see, and listen, we could see, it could be Brock and it could be the Bloodline. Let's be real. The only reason I think we could see the Bloodline interfere is because Reigns might be desperate to keep Oba away from him.
And then you see that bit of fear of Reigns, that bit of doubt he has.
That bit of vulnerability.
Yeah, you never know. Like, that's what I'm excited for as well, because I think this match can still go either way. It looks obvious.
Definitely.
But maybe that's where they're making people think that. And then they surprise people, and it's Jay.
And then Jay goes after Cody. I don't think it'll be a very popular decision, though, if it is Jay. I'll just be real.
Jay gets Cody. It's a story there, but I don't think...
There's a story there. I just think Jay winning the King of the Ring, I don't think will go down well. But I actually think he does. I actually think the Jay Cody thing could be quite interesting. I don't think the match itself between those two is going to be anything of any note, if I'm honest. I think it'll be a sort of bog standard match. I'm not sure their styles will mesh particularly well. But I think the actual story there, because of Cody's history, I believe it could be quite interesting if it is Jay to win and him to go after Cody. I think, it'll be an interesting storyline.
Interesting story behind it. Speaking of stories as well and progression, where it might go, we had the women's tag titles on the line. Paige, who came out to great reaction as well in her home country with Brie Bella against Lyra Valkyria and Bayley. The tag champs retained, but it was the end that people remember. And Lyra, we I think partly saw this turn coming as well at some point between one of them two, but I'm surprised it wasn't Bayley, and it ended up being Lyra that turned on her.
I had a feeling it might be Lyra from their segment the previous week when she was talking about getting. She was spoke to Adam Pearce and she got them the title shot, etc. I thought there was just a little shift in her character.
Yeah.
Just the way it came across. So it doesn't shock me that she did turn. I just didn't think it would happen so soon. But you know what? This could be the making of her because I think she needs something. The character needs something because, again, in ring, I think we are both big fans of her.
Yeah, no, of course we are.
You
Yeah.
know,
I've said it as well. I've sang her
did
praises.
anyone surprise you? Was they better than you thought or whatever? I specifically had Lyra in mind because for me, I'm watching her TV and I think this lady is outstanding in the ring.
In terms of in the ring, she's one of the ones I was looking forward to seeing in the ring. And obviously, I didn't know what other matches they were going to happen on Raw until they happened, some of them. But she was one of the ones I was looking forward to seeing in the ring as well because I rate her in the ring. And I think she needed something to push her. And maybe this.
I'm hoping this is it.
I think she benefits more from the heel turn than Bayley would have done.
Yeah.
Especially Bayley was heel a couple of years ago.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we've seen Bayley is here. It's not going to be any different to the last time or the time before that. And again, I love Bayley, but with Bayley, we've seen it. She's done it. With Lyra, this is something different, and it might just give her that push that for me, character-wise, she probably needs.
And it's interesting because I wonder if she changes character or she keeps a sort of similar character, but she heals it up. I don't think they need to do anything drastic.
Yeah, just basically heal it up, as you said. Yeah.
Just think her turning on Bayley already gets her heat.
Yeah, turn it up a notch.
Yeah.
He's similar to how she is now, but just that heel vibe. I don't think I don't think it needs to be something like a 360 turn. I think that won't work. But just heal it up a bit.
Maybe they'll tease something like they were teasing with Bayley a while ago, like her having that sort of split personality or change between the heel Bayley or this Bayley or the hugger Bayley. Maybe they might have it with Lyra where she's a bit like, maybe they switch that persona onto Lyra now.
Yeah, that could.
Then maybe she changed between. You never know. Like I think it could possibly work. I think with her, I think she could pull it off.
Yeah, I think I think they could give that to her and she would run with it. To be honest.
Yeah. You never know, but I'm looking forward to seeing how it progresses and hopefully Lyra gets a push from this.
Yeah,
I'll tell you one surprise that happened as well.
Go on.
Go.
No, go on, sorry.
No, well, just going on to the next bit. So I'll tell you one surprise that happened is, didn't expect it, but Solo came out and he cost Jimmy Uso the match against LA Knight. Impromptu match that happened. LA Knight, a guy that's also over. I don't know how they didn't have any merch for him when I was there, but...
Oh, did they not?
No, that was a shock. They had a few people, there was a lot of Dan Housen stuff. A lot of people wearing Dan Housen shirts.
Yeah, his things are flying off the shoulder.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But LA Knight, Jimmy Uso had a good match on Raw. Solo cost him the match. I think it's progressed the whole thing about Solo being tempted to join the Bloodline. Not being tempted, but they're trying to get him back in. So we'll see how that plays on SmackDown. But obviously SmackDown happened last night in London. But I've heard one or two things might have happened. But I don't know who with or who was involved. So we'll see what happens on SmackDown. Because I'm assuming they're going to progress the storyline with Solo interfering in that match there. And what's going to happen on SmackDown with MFT. They're talking about Solo sorting out his business with the Bloodline. And then Bloodline is still trying to recruit Solo by the looks of it. So we'll see how that plays out.
He's trying to recruit all his keys.
He's trying to recruit all his keys to MFT. So that's interesting. So, yeah. You always wonder which direction you're going to go in. And I like the fact that people are mixing up with each other.
LA Knight was just as shocked as us with the interference.
He was, yeah. He was shocked, but, he should be shocked.
I didn't expect him to do that, to be honest. I thought when he came out, I thought he was going to cost LA Knight the match. So that was a good little twist.
That was a good twist. I think he's probably just shocked. He shouldn't be shocked because Bloodline always get involved, according to him,
True that.
Bloodline's always involved. But, yeah, so see how that progresses on SmackDown or episodes after that. We'll see what happens. I mentioned with this episode of Raw as well, there's a lot of storyline progression, which is brilliant, which is great. That's what you want to see.
Yeah.
We'll be looking forward to the next episode and see what happens. Here's another one for you. So Chad Gable comes out, really good reaction, great reaction. His new theme song, just growing on me. I'm digging. It's getting people chanting behind it as well. He came out for Academy. This was teased for a couple of weeks. He's apologized to all three members, but still not forgiving him.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, Otis was about to shake his hand,
and Maxine stepped in, which
it was Maxine
plays into
it. It was Maxine Dupree who's not forgiving him. I think Otis was ready to forgive him. Maxine Dupree, and maybe quite rightly. Maybe quite rightly, she hasn't forgiven him. I think it would be. I don't think it would sit right if he came and apologized and everyone just forgave him and moved on. I actually quite like that. Actually, no, you've got to work to get people's forgiveness. You can't do something after he was doing, and then you pop up after seen a changing of ways, and I'm sorry, and expect everything to be hunky dory. So I quite like that. No, do you know what? It's not okay. It's not okay.
And I like that as well because it kind of adds depth to everyone's characters as well. It's not just same thing with Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins has gone back face now, but everyone's reluctant teaming up with him.
Yeah, because he's untrustworthy. Yeah, he's untrustworthy.
Yeah. And, whereas years before, it would just be a thing where someone's face now and they're teaming up again. Everything's all fine and dandy.
Everything
they turn on that back and forth.
Yeah.
But now there's sort of depth there where that person not being forgiven easy. And I think fans are excited seeing that now because they're like, will she forgive Chad at some point? Will she not? Will she turn heel? Is she going to turn Otis and Cesaro against him as well fully? Or is there going to be another twist to it? Because, obviously she's been seen backstage with Austin Theory.
That's where I'm sort of concerned. I'd love it to be a case where he goes on to be, compete for the title. I don't know, whoever he's competing against has interference, and then Alpha Academy come out and help him become champion. I'd love that to happen. Like, that's a fairy tale. That'd
be brilliant, yeah. And then I think that's something people can relate to.
Yeah, but I can't see it running like that. As you said, Maxine's been seen with Austin Theory. So that leads me to believe that we're probably going to see a heel turn from Maxine at some point in the relatively near future.
Yeah, and I think she can pull it off because someone said she is on the mic. And she does pull it off quite well. This segment was done really well. This segment was produced really well. And, people got behind Chad Gable apologizing as well. It's not too hokey how he's trying to do a redemption arc, and people are getting behind him as well. So I think he's been pulling it off brilliant as well.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the redemption arc.
Yeah, because I'm interested to see where it goes. Like, I'm interested to see how it progresses, what he goes on to.
What it leads to, yeah. It can't just be going around trying to get everyone's forgiveness and then it just flattens out. Like, I don't think the fans will stand for it, quite rightly. It's got to lead to, and as I keep saying, hopefully it leads to him becoming champion at some point, but sort of fingers crossed, we shall see.
I hope it does, yeah. Maybe he gets involved with Division because of this going on. Him against Austin Theory in the match, I wouldn't complain with because those are two of my favorites.
Yeah. So, I think those two actually could probably drop a banger.
Oh, they could do, innit? That could be. Wonder if that could be a future world title match. Well, I'm saying it partly because I'm a fan of both of them, but never know. It could be.
Yeah, you're a bigger fan of Austin Theory than I am. I'll be real. I've still not quite seen it yet, but you never know. He's still young.
Still baby in this day and age, especially when you've got guys in their 40s. If you look at the two main events from night 1 and night 2 of Mania, it's 40 plus more or less, or 39 plus main event. 40s to new 30s.
That's what I tell everyone.
I bet you do.
That's what I tell everyone.
Bet you do. Bit of ego boost for you there.
Just quickly, in terms of the merchandise, who did you see, in terms of what people are wearing, who and what did you see mainly?
The top 3, and straight away it came to my head, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Danhausen.
Danhausen, he's making that company a lot of money at the moment.
Oh yeah, and he's got a big reaction when he said about being the new prime minister as well, which obviously got a big reaction.
Yeah, that did actually. Yeah, Prime
big
Minister
reaction.
housing. I think that's something that might even stick. I know, obviously, in America they don't have prime ministers, but I still think that's something that could stick.
Oh, definitely, yeah. He's over as anything, man. Nice.
But listen, over here we've had 7 prime ministers in the last 10 years, so yeah, why not? Give it a go. Dan Housen,
Yeah,
minister, that's what I say. Let's give it a go.
give it a go. Just so you know, guys, it's a bit of a revolving door back in England. Prime ministers in and out. It's quite interesting to watch. It's like you're watching a sitcom from outside the country. It's like you're watching a sitcom at this point. But yeah, going into the main event, guys, and this is a great way to end Raw as well. So, new tag team champions, Street Profits, in their rematch.
Big up.
Technically with Division, Bron Breakker and Austin Theory. They beat them for tag belts with a little bit of help from a returning Joe Hendry. It's great seeing him as well. That pop he got. Yeah. And Seth Rollins got a monster pop when he came out and cost him the match. Something like you'd see on a Raw episode when you watch it at home, but again, watching it live was brilliant. Like, it was a brilliant ending.
Yeah, look, I was surprised to see Seth. I'll be real, I was surprised to see Seth come out. And I was also surprised that the title changed hands. But you know what? Wicked. Street Profits deserve, since they've come back on TV, I think their performance level, they've been on fire. They've gone up a level, both. So I was quite glad to see them win the titles.
I had a feeling when it was the main event and the way they built up, the longer the match went, I thought these guys are winning the belts.
Yeah, something's going to happen. Yeah, I must. Yeah, I'll be real. Yeah, as the match was going on, I was sort of like, I'm still not convinced it was going to change hands, but I could see the way they could win. But obviously, going into the match and going into the whole event, I thought, no, there's no way. It's going to be a standard sort of tag match. Revision's going to find a way to keep it interference, whatnot, and then that. Yeah. So I was quite glad to see the title change hands on Raw and in England as well.
It's great to see that. I hope it revitalizes the tag division.
I was going to
say Raw specifically, but I'm hoping SmackDown does as well. That tag division overall needs a boost, man. I
think it was sort of holding back Ron as well. Being a tag team champion, I think it was sort of almost restricting Bron Breakker, to be honest. So,
but obviously that happened because of Logan Paul's injury.
Yeah,
it makes sense taking the belts off them now.
You couldn't odds it, but it was good for me. Like, I love Street Profits, so it's good to see them win the title.
Great seeing them. Great seeing Street Profits. All right, so that was Raw in the books now. First televised live event. I loved it. But now moving on, we've got Night of Champions this weekend. Some big matches, looking like a great show coming up. I'm excited for it. Bro, we're going to have to do our predictions.
What time is it?
I think it's 6 o'clock. I'm going to have to double check that. Guys, but I believe it's 6 o'clock on the Sunday, I believe.
Oh, so Sunday, not Saturday.
I'm going to have to double check this because they keep switching the days and times on their POEs.
I'll check. Hold on. I'll quickly check. Saturday.
Oh, wait, I've just seen it. Saturday. Sorry, it is Saturday at 6 p.m.
Yeah, I'm out Saturday.
Yeah, I'll be busy Saturday as well, but I'm hoping I can watch it Saturday night, hopefully, after the England game or just before. I'll watch some of it. Yeah, I'll fit it in. Hopefully, avoiding any spoilers as well.
Yeah, England's playing Saturday as well. So, I'm probably missing that as well.
Yeah, oh, God. Missing it all, isn't it?
Yeah, I need to start booking my days a bit more appropriately.
Yeah, it happens, isn't it? So what are you doing Saturday night?
It's a friend's birthday, so couldn't get out of it. And I wouldn't get out of it, to be honest. It's a close friend, so yeah, I'm going to be doing that. But it's a close friend, so yeah. Night of Champions, England playing it, I would have been going anyway. It doesn't make a difference.
Oh, it's one of those, isn't it? So no worries. Life gets in the way, innit? But going on to that, Night of Champions, so going to do a quick rundown, no thinking about it. We're going to it. Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill. Is this who I want? Who I think?
Who you think?
Jade Cargill.
Tiffany Stratton.
Okay.
Ricky Saints against Trick Williams for the US title.
Trick Williams.
Yeah, Trick Williams. Okay, so Bron Breakker against Seth Rollins Steel Cage.
Bron Breakker.
Bron Breakker.
Yeah.
King of the Ring final, the men's, Femi, Jey Uso.
Femi.
Jey Uso.
Okay.
The Queen's one, Io Sky, Liv Morgan.
Io Sky.
Io Sky. That's both of us. Cody, Gunther, and Sami Zayn.
Cody.
All right, that's our predictions, guys. We'll see you next episode. We'll see you after Night of Champions.
Thank you for watching the Brothers of Destruction podcast. Remember to subscribe so you don't miss an episode and look out for our question of the week.